Thank you, Sarah. It is time to check out the buzzy new comedy from Seth Rogen that has everybody talking. It's about a movie executive who eats, sleeps and breathes film and who also happens to be desperate for celebrity approval. The show is absolutely jam-packed with famous faces, all there to poke fun at, well, themselves, really. DC sat down with Seth and his fabulous co-stars to talk about The Studio.
Prestige films and box office hits, those are not mutually exclusive. We can do both and we will do both.
Good morning to you. Congratulations on this incredible show.
Thank you.
Seth, I want to start with you. This is like a perfect love letter to an industry that's kind of imperfect and hard to get stuff made. Tell me the genesis behind The Studio.
It's exactly that. You know, we've worked here a very long time and we have a ton of personal experiences that we wanted to, write something that was really based on our lives. And we love Hollywood in many ways, and we're also very critical of how many decisions get made and the process that films go through before they get made and as they're getting made. And it comes from a place of love and optimism in some ways, and is also, I'd say, critical of some of the personalities and some of the choices that people make in Hollywood, whereas they could be making better choices.
If you guys are actually open to doing something different, I have a lot of ideas.
We love new ideas.
Just not too new, because we got a pretty tight formula that we got to hit.
I wouldn't say it's a formula so much as a structure that we 100% know works, so we're going to do it over and over again.
Catherine, you've played so many iconic roles over the years. How fast is it to say yes to Seth to play Patty?
Pretty much immediate.
Really?
Yeah.
It was shockingly fast.
Yeah.
Was there begging at all, or did you just pick up the phone?
No, they just told me what they wanted to do, and it sounded great and funny, and I would be jealous if I wasn't part of it.
And her styling is immaculate. The styling of the whole show is immaculate. Everyone looks amazing.
Thanks to my character.
Yes, it is, yeah. I remember when our actual studio started getting the episodes of the show, they were like, should we be dressing better? And we were like, yeah, you should. What up, Matt? Everyone wants something from me, and I can't give it to them.
All these people are in it. You've got Catherine Hahn, Ron Howard, Martin Scorsese. You're working with Martin Scorsese, Ike. How was that for you?
It was crazy. I was doing a thing where I would want to talk to him, but didn't want to, bore him. Yeah. So, after a take, I would be like, so how's New York? He's like, oh, it's great, it's great, blah, blah, blah. And I'd be like, okay, bye, and get away. I didn't want to linger too long lest he didn't like me, but I think he liked me.
He did like you.
You're so needy about that. I'm sure he loved you.
Have you heard anything?
No, I haven't heard anything yet.
Okay, great.
Did anyone say no? It felt like everyone said yes to you.
A few people we talked to were not into making fun of themselves as much as other people were.
I didn't know that. That's
I know.
Yeah, that's it. You can name names whenever you want.
No, I want to get him. I think I can still get him.
Fine is not good enough. This is racist. You want to bring down the studio? Why didn't you shut this party down?
Why do you keep lying?
What is wrong with you?
I'm watching it with high anxiety and laughing at the same time. How are you keeping a straight face with all this tension going all the time?
There is a huge amount of peer pressure to not mess it up for your fellow actors, because if they're crushing it and you break, it's not funny. It's not funny. And you're the only one laughing. My worst nightmare was when I don't know if you remember this stuff, but I broke myself in a scene with Ron Howard, and I was so embarrassed because I was laughing at myself, and it was Ron Howard. It was so embarrassing. It was horrible, and no one else was laughing. And it's a really humbling experience to crack yourself up in front of Ron Howard
Not be able to stop.
and not be able to stop.
So season 2, are we all locked in?
No.
Have you heard anything?
Yeah.
I'm trying to ask him for you.
I would love it.
It's been fantastic.
I know.
Hope so.
I hope so too. It's amazing. Thank you all so much for your time.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you so much.
When you make a good movie, it's good forever.
Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? He has the wackiest laugh in the business, I reckon, Seth Rogen. The Studio premieres on Apple TV Plus today. As we say, pop it on the list.